So, of course, the big news with DC over the last couple days is the great DCU massacre of December 7th, 2022. The rumors of the reboot of the DCU, recasting everybody. And, we've been hearing about all the casualties of that and James Gunn and Peter Safran's plans. But today we heard about a casualty that we didn't even know was a thing because apparently Warner Brothers and DC were developing a Michael Keaton Batman movie, which we know Michael Keaton is coming back as Batman in the Flash movie. And there's been rumors for the longest time now that after that movie, he would become the new Batman in the DCU and take on kind of a Nick Fury type role. Now, when I first saw this, when I first read this headline, I was like, thank God, because that would have been terrible. I'm glad they're not doing that, because I still remember when it was first said that, hey, Michael Keaton is coming back as Batman in the Flash movie. Everybody was super hyped. Everybody was super excited about it. But now, all these years later, we still haven't even seen the Flash movie, but everybody is, I feel like, kind of just fatigued from this idea of him being not necessarily Michael Keaton coming back as Batman, because obviously he's iconic as Batman and we're all excited to see it, but the idea of him continuing as Batman post that and replacing Ben Affleck's Batman, I was never a fan of that idea. And I don't know, just, we have the whole problem with Batman being there is no one Batman. Is it Ben Affleck? Is it Michael Keaton? We also have Robert Pattinson's Batman. It's just confusing, and so I didn't really think this was a good idea. But then we got a little bit of further details here confirming that yes, it was going to be a Michael Keaton Batman movie, but not just a sequel to the original Tim Burton Batman movies starring Michael Keaton. This was actually going to be a Batman Beyond live action movie, which now my interest is piqued, and I'm actually kind of disappointed this is not happening, because this is something that we, since it was confirmed Michael Keaton was coming back, this is something that we wanted to happen. Is okay, if he's gonna be sticking around for a while, give us live action Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton as an older Bruce Wayne, because you've seen the fan art, he's literally perfect to play the older Bruce Wayne. It just makes sense, instead of having him try and be the Batman in the DCU and be a Batman that is on the Justice League and everything. He's too old for that, no offense to Michael Keaton, but this is just what he would work really well for. And, Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis, great character. We'd all love to see him done in live action, and this would be the great opportunity to do that. But now that's been canceled. So, honestly, even though we're getting all these casualties and all these kind of deletions and cancellations within the DCU, this full hard reboot is coming. This is one thing that I still kind of wish was happening, because it's something they could do realistically, because this wouldn't even be in the DCU. This is something that they could just keep separate in the Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batman universe from the original films. Just have it be a movie that is taking place all these years later. Hey, he needs to pass the mantle down to the next Batman or the Batman Beyond, and do this. Literally not connect to anything, just have it be a one-off movie. This is perfect. Give us live action Batman Beyond, have Michael Keaton as older Bruce Wayne in the movie. That's perfect. That is something I would absolutely love to see, but now it's not happening. So, all this other stuff we're hearing about, Wonder Woman 3 being canceled, Henry Cavill's Superman being done, a full hard reboot for the DCU. For the most part, obviously that's all sad news, and, it's hard to say goodbye to some of these iterations of the characters, but then again, at the same time, it's kind of like, it is going to be better in the long run, because then you eventually will get one cohesive DC universe. There's just too much baggage with the DCU, but this is something they could easily still do as a one-off that is just its own separate thing. We're doing Robert Pattinson's The Batman movies and Joker movies, which are their own separate things, separate from the DCU. So it's possible, but supposedly it's been canceled, so it's not going to end up happening. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this news that a Michael Keaton Batman Beyond movie was in development and is not anymore? So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.